Okay, so last time we played, we stopped right as we were arriving at the castle section. I did upgrade some stuff. I've decided I'm going with the Red 9 pistol. It's a favorite of a lot of people, myself included. I was debating maybe using the Riot shotgun, which we'll see right here, or the Riot gun, but I think I might go for the Striker when that comes around. I'm really tempted kind of to go and use a mine thrower, but I think I'll make that decision at a later merchant. I have a lot of money right now. In fact, I have a stupid amount of petas right now, so it's not like I have any less abundance of them, but yeah. Anyway, since we're getting back and everything, last time Resident Evil 4, we escaped the village. We're here. This is not a blind Let's Play until I get to Ada's Separate Ways campaign, which I've surprisingly never played. I've played Resident Evil 4 itself a number of times, though. Let's get going, straight at the very beginning of the castle location. This is literally the first room of the castle location, so yarp. We got Ashley with us, so that'll be fun. Let's see what sort of secrets, quote-unquote, lie inside this castle. What is that? Oh, it's like a hole, okay. I was actually in some okay, so I was recently in Europe. I was literally in Spain, like 2 weeks ago. And, of course, if you're in Spain, one of the things you have to check out is the ton of castles that Spain has. And I'm just going to say that this location does resemble a castle that you might see in Spain. In particular, it's reminding me of this touristy castle, just a little bit more horror-ish. And obviously the sky wasn't bleak and gray when that happened. Still, though, let's go right on forward. The textures look a little bit better than I remember them being for the old GameCube game. I am playing with HD textures, so I'm sure maybe the castle is affected particularly by this, because it's literally just walls. Okay, so when I first played the game, the whispering that we're hearing right now, the sleep, you know, like that. Those, I was wondering what the fuck they were, but they were kind of creeping me out, and I'm talking about my first experience with the game again. Welcome to the castle. You're given no breaks at the period of time that you enter the castle. Things are going to go to hell pretty quickly. Take the rifle ammo. I'm not really using the rifle right now. I think this guy's going to see us if I headshot him. I was hoping to get a second headshot. That third guy's just like, what the fuck's going on, guy? Whoa! Gets shot. Runs off. We should have a few problems. Oh, speaking of which, here comes problem number 1. Welcome to the new Ganados. They are our new friends. In fact, let me see if I can knife him before the other ones fill up. Honestly speaking, my favorite form of Ganados, Magini, whatever sort of enemies they are, I call them the Colt Ganados. I guess you can just call them Castle or Robed or whatever, but Colt Ganado sounds fun. They wear black cloaks, they make creepy-ass sounds, and they have my favorite assortment of weapons and attack varieties in the game. They act a little bit different than the farm Ganados that we've been finding so far, too. Their AI works a little bit different. I'm not going to walk forward yet. One of them sounds incredibly close. Yeah, he is incredibly close. In fact, let me see if I can do a suplex on him. And do this correctly. Love doing that.
You pervert.
What the fuck, Ashley? Okay. That was stupid. Time to avoid catapult. That was great avoiding me. Oh, Ashley's dead. That was great. Good run. I ran right into a fiery catapult of doom that killed Ashley. Oh my. Now then. Fiery catapults of doom are fiery catapults of doom. I was gonna say maybe I should leave Ashley behind. That's a terrible idea. There's a lot of Ganados in this area. They'd pick her up and trail off with her somewhere. Let's make another headshot on this one. I'm so tempted to do... These guys are really easy to do suplexes on, and I love doing it. So most people don't realize you can do suplexes in this game, which I'm always surprised by. It's one of my favorite things to do. So I'll see if I can do a suplex on this guy. Oh, he tripped. That's unfortunate. Running a little bit too fast down the stairs. We'll do that, I guess. Ooh, money. I do love my petas, despite the fact I've got a stupid amount. How many petas do I have right now? Only 272,700. Yeah, okay, let's do the stair thing. climbing stuff. I'm gonna wait for this first enemy because I'd rather kill them than deal with them when all the catapults are firing everywhere. Petas. Gold. Did that work? Still one of my favorite things to do. On the stairs makes additional fun for the whole family. Pesetos. I'm really bad at Spanish pronunciation. I only learned within the last 2 years that Mexicans pronounce Mexico as Mexico. And my favorite Mexican word, which is not really a Mexican word, but I say it anyway, is magnifico. Now then, regardless, let's... Maybe I should leave... No, I shouldn't leave Ashley behind. She'll get kidnapped. I'll be on, like, the other side of the level, and that's going to be terrible. I'll just walk slowly. The first catapults aren't aimed at where you're standing, so I can avoid this. Now run. Get to a safe haven, Ashley. That's what we need to do. Should be safe for a second here because they can only shoot in specific spots. In this particular part, at the very beginning of the castle, there are catapults that are trying to prevent you from leaving through. You need to be careful and destroy the catapult centers and blast forth the cannon. Well, you don't need to destroy the catapults, but it'll make your job a bajillion times easier. Some enemies definitely sound a little bit angry. The catapults can actually help and destroy enemies. Don't really want to move forward too heavily at the moment. If I have a really good aim, I could probably shoot this thing dead. I think I can do it. Done! PC controls, supreme controls. Alright, so there should be a few other enemies. You just noticed me. Now be a little bit careful. I'm going to be a little bit careful here because there are enemies in this sequence that have sights, and sights can unsurprisingly do a headshot on you. See that sight? You see he's coming over here, and if he hits me with that, I'm dead. Well, Ashley, step the way back. If you are the one that gets head like sliced, that'll be bad. I want to do a suplex on him. That'd be so awesome. Jesus, mask is making problems. Oh, Ashley, what are you doing right there? No. I've never had this much trouble with her. I think I always left her somewhere in this particular sequence. Then again, it has been a few years since I played this game, so maybe I'm just out of practice. Headshot on this guy. That's one. Get one headshot on this guy. And thus, it's like a headshot party. Hey guys, I don't know if you know I'm here, but I'm totally here. Come down and get me. Should be one more guy coming up in a second who for some reason is oblivious. The other guy's marching off. Or he's not. He hasn't appeared yet. Let me move a little bit closer. Okay. Da do da dee do. They usually run, so I'm a little bit surprised they're walking so slow. They're like, oh, I was just shot in the face. Better slowly approach the person with a gun. Let's see. Not there? It must be by the stairs. Okay, I'll go to the staircase. Oh, here we have contestant number 1. I was really hoping. Anyways, that's one down. Will you drop something for me? Some nice pitas. Contestant number 2. Suplex. Get some more of that. And actually, what did we see out here? Because this is one of the only sections that are actually outside the castle. I guess the castle is surrounded by cliff sides. It's like a moat, except it isn't filled with water, though it is on an island, kind of. Alright, so Ashley, stay close. Don't get killed by fucking cannon fodder. Literal cannon fodder in this case. I find it interesting how the first things of fire aren't scripted, because it always lands in a different place. It's actually over here. Break this, and in here we find our favorite cannon. Looks like this still works. There's gotta be mechanism somewhere to pull this thing up. Guess what we're gonna use to try and get out of here. I'm done picking up all these supplies because I don't want everything. Just gotta be careful of A, cannons, and B, things that can kill. And I think actually the first thing that fires cannons is above us right now. Like literally should be right there. If I was a really good crack shot, I could maybe get a shot at one of these places. Jeez, we should get in here. I won't try and do things suicidally, especially with Ashley with me. I don't want to leave her behind because there's a lot of ganados that can cause problems for us if we're not careful. That was a little bit too close for comfort, but I can definitely get this one right here. Alright, cannon fire one. Let's see if I can get the second one now. Ashley, sit right there. If you get kidnapped, I can definitely get you from there. I'm going to go for this guy because I don't want to knife you in the process. Turns out knifing Ashley is not actually my objective right now. I know, surprise, surprise. I want to see if I can actually do a suplex on this guy. I don't think I've ever managed to do it, but it'd be really awesome if I could. Oh yeah, here's the guy who shot you. The big surprise. Ashley, if you start screaming, I'm coming though. Sleep. All is good.
Follow me.
You came fast. There's another one that bites the dust, and... Hey, is that something I can shoot? That's the fire. It's not gonna help much. Ah, jeez, okay, so I want to see if I can get a good shot, because there is one more cannon right there that can cause some problems. Why does one of them sound... Okay, there. I was gonna say, why does one of them sound super close? I think I figured out my own question. Ashley, you are enjoying the fun times, are you not? Come a little bit closer. Good. Somehow coming behind me, I'm not quite sure how they managed that. Alright. If I can see a good shot of the fucking fire thing... Run for this house. Inside the chest. Oh, yellow herb. One of the best things I could ask for, honestly. Let's combine this with that. And good. Remember there being one more scythe enemy, so I'm a little bit cautious at the moment. Because scythe enemies can one-hit kill you if you're not careful. To be fair though, those cannons have terrible aim. One of them just hits close to home, but I think if I aim... I think the last scythe guy was actually back here. Let's see if I'm right. But he's not here right now. Did find myself a fantastic old bangle though. Actually, I should probably go check my map because there should be hidden treasures listed here. I bet this was one of them. Yes, it was. No more hidden treasures for the moment, but there is more coming up around there. Got it. Good to know. Am I gonna? Yeah, I can get this. Second cannon's got no chance of fame. The comets look nice in the HD edition. I mean, I call them comets, but you know, they're more like catapults. What am I trying to say there? Ashley, I'm going to leave you in this little house for a moment.
Wait.
Rather than not have you running around where I'm about to be going, so... Yarp. I knew that was about to happen. I was like, oh no, I want to shoot this guy, but I shouldn't risk myself getting hit. Gain hit. Okay, go inside here. Let's see what I can see. Candles. That's nice. How do I shoot this last one? Is there a good spot to shoot him from here? Actually, this is a good spot to shoot him from because he can't actually shoot me. I can maybe shoot him if I can get the right angle here. Shooting the enemy will do good because then he can't shoot any more fire. Catapults. Perfect plan. And we just start cranking this. I was working on the crank shift. Leon's moving it really fast. Holy hell. Look at him go. He's really putting his back into this. Now, cannon loaded, ready for fire, dear sir. And fire, which blast open the gate. It can go to a museum.
Follow me.
Don't push me backwards, Ashley. Alright, now, over to the next, over to the next. Why do I remember there being a shiny thing to shoot around here? Maybe it's just a little bit later and I'm thinking something completely different. Just one of those blue velvet things that you can pick up. Alright. Well, that was a pretty good run for the most part, despite getting hit by the cannon that one time. Ah, what are you gonna do, right?
Welcome. Got some rare things on sale, stranger. What are you selling?
That's a very good question. Let's see. I do have some velvet blues.
Is that all, stranger?
They're the new spindles. You can still pick up spindles, but they are worth a little bit more, but don't combine with anything. They're very common.
Thank you.
Handcrafted bingle with a beautiful decoration carved into it. I don't remember if that combines with anything.
Come back anytime.
Let me go take a look. Key treasures. Examine. Is there something that looks like can be inserted there? Do you guys think anything can be inserted in there? I don't quite remember. I'm avoiding the TMP this round.
What are you selling?
I don't think it does. I'm going to sell it.
What are you selling?
Add to my selling list.
Is that all, stranger? Thank you.
Can I tune my
What are
guns
you
now?
buying?
I can tune my riot gun, except I think I want to replace it with the striker, so I'm not sure I'm going to upgrade it that much. Yeah. Come back anytime, he says. Actually, I think it was inside one of these that one of the gems was that I'm trying to think of. Yep, I'm right. It's a spindle. Da-da, spindle. Let's go through here.
Leon, where's your current location?
We decided to lay low in a castle, but it looks like it was a bad move.
Meaning...
Well, it appears that this castle's also connected with the Los Illuminados. They must not get many visitors here, because they're giving me one hell of a welcome.
Sounds bad. I have an idea, Leon. I need you to...
What? Repeat, Hunnigan. Great. Just my luck.
Bye, Hunnigan. We're seriously not going to see her till the end of the game now. Well, let's check this out. Shotgun shells will always do. Here is a portrait of some person that we'll never meet or see. There's a platinum sword mounted on a gold plate. Take the platinum sword, of course. You got the platinum sword. I'm not sure if attacking with platinum would be the best idea, but what do I know, right? There's some gold over here hiding itself inside shelves. They just store gold fucking everywhere around here, don't they? Now this sequence of the game has a glitch in every other version of the game, so I'm pretty sure it'll be glitchy here too. I'm also pretty bad at this section. I've always have been. If I lost my fucking suplex opportunity because of that. Oh jeez. I wanted to suplex you! Part of the fun. Love doing that so much. That's a bad sign. Alright, we're just a suplex master all of a sudden. So one takes a bit back. Also, that's a new type of Plagus, if you haven't noticed. I should move away from it because it can one-hit eat you, like it just tried to do. So say hello to Plagus Type 2 when it's not running at me in a terrifying speed. This thing is deadly and you should avoid it at all fucking costs. It will literally eat your face off. see if I can get these two right here. And knife them all down. I should probably equip something other than that gun. Equip this. Reload. The other guy is still stunned over there. How long could he possibly be stunned for? Apparently until right then. We should move, Ashley. We should move! You can hear them running behind you. That's also... Where are you guys all coming around? There's so many enemies in this sequence. They just throw all these cultists at you right off the bat. Oh geez, not that one. He's never come up here. They fixed the glitch with him. Finally. He always... In the GameCube version, he always gets stuck in the door frame. He always just stands there and makes him really easy. The red cultists are kind of like the strongest cultist. Oh, instant headshot. I love doing that. Hey, that was easy. I never suplexed him. He always stood in the fucking door frame. And he always had a Las Plagas in himself for me. There's always like this one, maybe that wasn't him. But there's usually like a Las Plagas that always stands right by that door down there, and you could just stand there and shoot him, and he won't come upstairs to get you. At least in the GameCube version, he's done that in every single every single playthrough of this game I've ever done. He's not there right now, but maybe he only appears after I pick up this sword. This golden sword mounted on the platinum plate. Take the golden sword. Yes, you got the golden sword. I was gonna say, he's always been stuck there. I'm pretty sure that was him, because I think he's the only red enemy. He almost always has a Plaga spot, in fact, always has, until I did that suplex right then, the guy headshot. I will choose the platinum sword to put on the platinum plate. Huh, he's really not there. And he always gets stuck standing there. I guess they fixed that for this version of the game. Golden sword for this. There you go, the door is revealed. Pretty simple puzzle, but yeah, no, what you gonna do, Resident Evil 4 does. Definitely doesn't claim to be a puzzle master game. Anything else I can collect around here? Looks like that cabinet might open. And yes, I'm happy I checked it out. It's a red herb. Those are hard to come by. Let me combine this with that, and good with the world. I already destroyed these boxes, so I'm ahead of the ball game here. Alright, doing pretty okay. Let's see what this next area leads to. Of course, before we enter... Oh.
Leon!
Louis.
I've got something for you guys. What? Oh, shit! I must have dropped it when I was running away from them.
Dropped what?
A drug that'll stop your convulsions. Look, I know you're carriers. You've been coughing up blood, right?
Yeah.
And you.
Yes.
Damn it! The eggs have hatched. We don't have much time.
What are you talking about?
I have to go back and get it.
Let me come with you.
No, you stay here with Leon. He's better with the ladies, I'm sure.
Why are you...
It makes me feel better. Let's just leave it at that.
I always thought that was intentional, how he says, I got something for you guys, right when it does a crotch shot right then. And anyways, though, however, Louis wants to help us. He apparently knows that we are infected and wants to get us apparently a drug that will stop convulsions. Reload that shit. Before we enter the main part of the castle, because we're in the outside part still right now, you can see other parts of the castle over there, which is nice. It's a nice little castle wall. There's the main entrance, but as we're going to find out pretty shortly, it's locked. However, most likely, the key to the door would be then through this tiny little door over here. Hey, enemy just standing right there. If you will, before all your brethren come. And he's bursting through door. Ooh, he actually... A first aid spray. That's very rare for an enemy to just drop. Come over here, buddies. brother. You guys need to stop piggybacking or wherever. Oh, Ashley, 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 get over here! This could turn out very badly. Well, one thing to do. Alright, so quickly use that on myself to give myself increased ammunition power. See if I can run up and start kicking them. Oh fuck, there's a bow and arrow enemy there, I forgot about that. That's a good sign. There's a lot of you headbursters here, more than I recall. I'll just do some shooting instead of using the flash grenade on you. I have more health than the other ones most of the time, too. We're gonna take a... We could have used the explosive to our advantage. We're gonna take this position. Oh, hi. Still one of my favorites. Only a few more enemies to go. Going with that bow and arrow guy once I make sure that I can collect all the gold from inside this shelf. Handgun ammunition is definitely appreciated. I can probably take care of him here if I'm a good shot. Which I was about to say he's a bad shot, but I forgot they get 2 shots. Perfect. Which means I can just come out through here and wait for him to get back up so I can shoot him again. And perfect if he drops something, which he didn't, but if he did drop something, we could have used that to our advantage here. Now, actually, wait here for 1 second. Because I remember this very well. A new type of enemy. Shield enemies. You can't shoot through the shields, but it's usually best not to. Oh dear. I was kind of stuck there. Come on, Ashley. What the fuck? I should have just paused and healed myself. I was thinking I could sidestep and do it. Well, there goes an okay run to a bad one. One more time. We're gonna celebrate all day, all night. Don't stop the dancing. I always think I can get them. I love suplexing, but unfortunately they are down for such a short period of time. You usually don't get a good opportunity to. Ashley, get the fuck over here. You don't want to be standing in the door frame while the enemies are about to come through. Love it. Ow, what were you? Never mind, Ashley. Just never mind. I was hoping that wasn't the headburster. Let's go through here for a second. Might be a little bit easier. Come here. Come here. There you are. You're the headburster. It's okay, we can do this. I got flash grenades to waste. He wants a piece of me too, apparently. Hey! If you have a crazy cult full of people, pro tip by the way, it's usually not a very good idea to all approach people menacingly. Slowly, it's a little bit creepy, but does make your combat ability a little bit less. There's an enemy in here. Only 5 suplexes a day per minute. Pick that up. Enemy's still trying to get us with the crossbow. If I time this right, I should be able to do this pretty okay. He was a little bit smart. Missed the opportunity though. Not dead. From his corpse we get nothing. Ashley, You wait now,
Wait.
right here. I could use a shotgun. It's really effective against these guys. But I will prefer to do this a little bit more like this. Actually, you know what? I do have a few extra grenades here at the moment.
Follow me.
And there was a problem taken care of. All is good with the world. She's hurt, I'm hurt, everyone's a little bit hurt on the inside. And on the outside, in this particular case, we got an explosive barrel here, which is not the least bit suspicious, I should mention. Let's see, anything I want to collect from the shelves? There's a green herb. There is a crate with a velvet blue just right there on the inside. Nothing on the rooftops. Alright, let's take this then. After I get Ashley to a very specific location. Hey, it's the castle gate key. That'll let us into the castle. I get ambushed by a bajillion enemies. It's okay, I was prepared. Suplex time. Always fun to do. Now one of them dropped a healing item. Ooh, 2 healing items. They dropped 2 herbs. That is a very rare occasion. Come on, Ashley, we're good. Just because I want to. That's cool too. That's enough castle outside cultists for one day. We're not even close to seeing the end of those, but that's okay. They're fun enemies. I find it a little bit more fun to fight than the farmers. Maybe it's because they're a lot easier to suplex. It's locked, but guess what we have? You're right, a blue velvet, but also a castle gate key. What is that? You use the castle gate key and straight on inside. Certainly seems pretty grand in here, if I will say so myself. Was that you, Ashley? Just kidding. Let's roll.
I was starting to wonder when you might notice us.
Who are you?
Me llamo Ramon Salazar, the 8th Castellan of this magnificent architecture. I have been honored with the prodigious power from the great Lord Sadler. I've been expecting you, my brethrens.
No thanks, bro.
My, we've got a feisty one. If you care for your own well-being, I suggest you surrender yourself and simply become our hostage. Or Mr. Scott, you can give us the girl because you're not worth a penny, I'm afraid. You can die.
I'm never turning into one of them. Never.
Got that right. We'll find a cure.
That is a fun cutscene, and Salazar, despite the fact of being stupidly ridiculous, is a fun villain. Hello there, treasure. Da, 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 da. Got the purple gem, which I'm going to keep because I think you have to combine that with something. Whoop, I guess we're not going through there. Have to make this overly complicated, of course. It's the Resident Evil way. A beautiful decoration, but something's missing. Are you like an artistic expert, Leon? How could you notice? It's like the composure of that portrait statue thing wasn't complete. It won't budge. It's gotta be locked from the other side. That is a distinct possibility, I will give you that. Now, things to collect. We also now no longer really have as many barrels and all that. Now have more vases, which have a fun shattering sound, so they're a little bit more fun to break in my opinion. It's part of the fun though. That's one. They're a little bit less in clusters though, making them a little bit more time consuming to break. Unlike boxes, they aren't all together, so you can take them all out with one fell knife swoop. You have to do them in a few different swoops. I am going to save my game, but not quite yet. Let me go over here. See, one fell knife swoop. But there's also something which you can see from on the... there it is. I can see it from here. I'll shoot it before I go in there. I know where it is at the right side. This hallway doesn't seem conspicuous. There's some petas. Look at this magnificent portrait. We find that there's gold hidden behind it. It's nice to be collecting more and more gold. The castle is loaded with gold, it turns out. Anything inside here? No, we already picked something up from that. I remember that now. Seems a little bit quiet, if you know what I'm saying. I'm sure everything will be okay. Capture Louis Serra. I have confirmation that Serra has entered the castle. Why he would return during his escape leads me to question his motives, but we must seize this moment and capture him. We will get the other 2 Americans after we apprehend Serra. It appears he took some vaccines when he stole our sample. The vaccines we can do without, but we must retrieve the sample, for it is our lifeblood. I feel there is somebody else or some other group involved in this whole affair. If the sample were to get into the hands of that other entity, the world which we seek to create will not come. We must apprehend Serra as quickly as possible. So basically at this point, Serra Lewis has been more important to me than the villains in this game. Of course, that's not going to stay true forever. Turns out giant chess pieces can now spew fire. It's an interesting development. Let me combine this with that. There's a key on his butt. You got the prison key. Remember, kids, keys on the butt is not a good habit. So the prison key will open something pretty obvious in just a second. I'm gonna get a few things set up. I should probably save first. Alright. Save here. Here comes our second save file. Alright, now besides the second save file, just so I can experience the castle whenever the fuck I want to. Let's leave Ashley right here. If you bring her with you, it's... oh. There's also a little bonus thing you can get if you shoot at the rafter right there. Shotgun shells. That's helpful in its own way. See you later, Ashley Gator. It's locked. What a sturdy door. A prison, perhaps? Use this. You use the prison key. Yeah, that's nice. Pesetas. Is that how you pronounce it? I wouldn't know. I'm gonna quit the shotgun for this one. Because we're not alone. I have a confession to make. The first time I played this section of the game, I didn't notice in that cutscene that his eyes were soon shut. It's a little bit more obvious here, but it was a little bit blurry back then. Keep that in mind. And I ran and kept on running, and he just knifed me with his one-hit kill move when I was running, and that was my first experience. And the second time trying to find him, I noticed that his eyes were soon shut, and the rest is history. Now, I want to collect the stuff before I do this, because honestly, I'm like excited, but a little bit nervous for this fight. I don't know why, it's not very difficult, but it is what it is. Hello, big guy. Time to get out of here. I'm not gonna look behind. This guy is blind. Might be a little bit hard to tell, I know. When he is an alert, he'll retract his claws and wander. Then he can do this. He got himself stuck? What an idiot. Hello, big guy. He seems a little bit angry. Okay, he's coming from that side. One of the 2 strategies in this particular fight is to shoot these bells. Now I should run. You are an idiot! He was really dumb this time! He could be definitely creepy, but he kept getting himself stuck in the fucking wall. Alright, he usually doesn't do that. That was actually a really good run. Unintentionally so. Now then, let's step out of here. The door is locked, by the way, which is why you can't just go that way and do stuff. Let me equip this time and reload. Hi, Ashley. Alright, let's see what's over this way. You don't say. An army of enemies? Fuck, miss. Come a little bit closer. There you go. Worked better than expected. Got some petas, got some petas. I'll first go through this sequence that I want to save my game for what's coming up. Don't want distance enemies, that's for certain. This next sequence is so difficult on pro difficulty, it's almost ridiculous. Where? Oh, there he is. He's looking for you. Just thinking he was just a little bit shy. Gun and take his gold. Here we go! But before I do that, I just want to save my game. I just want to take care of all the enemies that are leaned up to that. This is going to be a tricky maneuver here. The basic gist of this is that the next section is one of the hardest parts of the whole entire game. This part is really hard on pro difficulty especially. But, let me save here, it still remains as one of the harder parts of the game. So much so that while I've been avoiding making saves most of the game, like save so close after another save, I am going to save my game again this time just for this particular encounter. Let's see how we roll.